Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. A wonderful day of, bank holidays? It's Labor Day here in the United States, which means most people don't have to work today. Sadly, because I am not like a 9-to-5 union employed government employee, I do have a little bit of work I gotta take care of after this, but you know, for all of you out there who are celebrating this wonderful holiday, by all means, enjoy it. It's gonna feel so great of just a day in the middle of, technically the beginning of September, where you get to just sit back, relax, and kind of enjoy being an employee somewhere. Everything seems to be in Spanish. We do have an area code of a 01592. Not something I'm familiar with. I'm pretty sure this is going to end up being Mexico. Sun does feel like it's to the south. We don't have a roof rack, so somewhere in Mexico. Great place. The map is a diverse world. It is a map by mapper. Does that mean anything? Not really. A diverse world 3.0 should be released soon. For those of you who don't know, we've kind of overused this map on streaks and challenges and pretty much everywhere else, to the point where there are a lot of repeat locations. Some people are better at recognizing them than me. Clearly, there are places that we get multiple times that I just don't remember. Be that a good thing or a bad thing, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. If you're simplistic about it, you don't have to worry about, oh, I've seen this before. No, I've never seen this before in my fucking life. I don't know what you guys are talking about. 100% Mexicana. I think that means we're definitely in Mexico. Got a lot of cops. We might be able to find a town listed on it. Now, obviously, it's the municipal police. DIRSP Paul, and then USO official. I don't think that's actually helpful to us. The director of SPM Paul. Yeah, okay. Keep it near Mexico City, I guess. That's kind of near the middle. Area codes are probably pretty important to figure out where you are in Mexico. Half the time when it comes to Mexico, we rely on highway signs. Highway signs and numbers and distances to major cities. And whenever we end up in a town, we kind of get screwed. Now, we do have some mountains. They are to our south. I don't know if that's going to help us change our location. I think we get pretty stubborn, and wherever we have it now is where we're going to just pray and hope. And maybe we'll get lucky. And actually, we did. Scribble's not a bad guess. It does end up being the northeast of Mexico City, and not the northwest, which is where we went, in a town called Nopaltepec, Colonial Rio Bravo. It works. And as you can see, we did a nice giant square, so that's always a nice thing. I didn't realize that we did that. Hedges on both sides should be the UK or Ireland. Stop on the left, which fits for both of those. And then we have what appears to be Irish. I'm pretty sure that is Irish. So good old Ireland. Could we be in Northern Ireland? Yeah. Are we going to be in Northern Ireland? Probably not. The hedges on both sides, man, isn't that a UK thing? Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe that's like Welsh or something. White in the front, just in case. White in the back. Ireland for sure. Can we, without the leaf blocking our path, find, I mean, obviously we already saw some town names, but like a bigger town name? I feel like the bigger town name is what is going to, I don't know, help us find something that says Cork or Blarney or Dublin or Galway, one of the bigger towns that we actually know exist. That could be a nice little find. Can we find it? I don't think so, but we're gonna do our best. Now, there are a lot of games coming out. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 got remastered. There's a new trending game called Among Us. There's so many games out there that I might want to play. So, if you guys are actually in the middle of this video, let me know in the comments section if you would be interested in seeing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 or 2 remastered gameplay. Because I definitely would love to play that. You know the only issue, though? We won't be able to listen to that amazing soundtrack because all the songs are copyrighted. So we would have to play with the music on mute, which to me is a sacrilege. But for you guys, I'd do it. There's a .ie. Tesco, I believe, is a supermarket. I was hoping on the front of that, we went too far, would have a town that it's coming from. Right here. But it doesn't look like we would be able to get a good enough... Yeah, no cash carried. So even though, you know, it was worth a thought process, we didn't find shit. We know we're in Ireland. That's all that matters, right? Do we just guess the middle of the fucking country? Do we make a play and go for east, west, north, or south? Do we stick central? We do have a lead of about 100 to 200 points. So going for the hedge bet here. Not a bad play. So I'll be moving it more middle. Doesn't feel like we're near a major city. It's definitely a few like sporadic towns on the sides, so hopefully it's a decent guess. It ends up being pretty far north, only losing out at 14 points, so Scribbles had the same idea I had. This ends up being a town called Ballinfull, over by Carney. We just made it into the town of Carney, and we were a little bit away from N15. So, would we have found something? Maybe. Would it have helped us? Probably not. It looks like we're in the back of a white car, right-hand side, and that says España, which is Spain. I can assure you we're not in Spain. Pretty sure this is Mexico again. .com, España Avenue. There's the letter Y, so it's definitely Spanish. So we can forget Brazil. The sun is kind of to our west. What color are the license plates? They're white, as far as I can tell. Which gets rid of Colombia and it gets rid of Argentina. Mexico still play. We don't have a roof rack. Visible roof rack. Which gets rid of Guatemala. And the Dominican Republic. Definitely white plates. So Mexico's a play. I guess Argentina and Peru. But the sun's like due west, which doesn't help us determine if we are in the north or the south for the hemisphere. We are going to try and find a .mx or anything else that would help us. That literally says Bolivia. So, that's what we kind of want to see. That means we're in Bolivia. Who saw that coming? The thing that says Bolivia means we're in Bolivia? There's no fucking way. Alright. Something about universal democracy. This guy's cleaning your car, and then he's like, yo, man, give me some money. You're like, fuck you, bro. I didn't ask you to do that. Senor Mayo? Okay. Are we going to be able to find out where in Bolivia we are? Probably not. We are looking for a nice overhead sign that's pointing us to a major highway or interchange. And then I'll look at that sign and I probably won't understand what it means. We're looking for anything that says La Paz or Cuchambaba or Sucre or anything. Any of those major towns. Haven't seen any yet. Haven't seen anything on the side of the road telling us that this is an important road. Sometimes in the United States, you'll see like the interstate signs all along the road telling you, hey, you're on Interstate 80 or 65 or 20 or whatever the fucking interstate is. You don't really see that in Bolivia, which honestly is a shame. Is that a sign coming up? It looks like it's either a pedestrian walkway. No, that's a toll booth. Vias Bolivia. That actually looks like it has distances. It does have distances. San Jose is 275. San Pablo is 420. So should we find either of those? And are they in Bolivia? Maybe not. San Ignacio, Conception, those are all towns in literally Argentina. Where the fuck is Conception? Somewhere over here. So, it ends up being to the east, Santa Cruz de la Sierra. Where the fuck was Conception? Fuck it, doesn't matter. We are down like 600 points. Black license plates. All black license plates. Black car with black license plates. What the fuck? The only thing I can think of when I think of black license plates, and the back of a black car, usually ends up being, like, not where I think it is. And that is telling me it's Indonesia, which is fucking weird. Is it? No roof rack, left-hand side of the road, black license plates with what appears to be Indonesian. It would make sense to then guess Indonesia. That says Shah Alam and Kapong and Kuala Lumpur. So I guess it's Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur's to our north, but everything's going to be pointing to Kuala Lumpur. So that doesn't necessarily help us. But Malaysia, I guess, makes sense. Petron. There's the Malaysian flag. It's kind of folded up, so it looks like the United States flag. Maybe that's a bait to some people. That's kind of what we want to see, and we keep fucking missing it. Let's go on the road, Google. Okay. Now let's, go this way and click to this one. We have yellow 30 and... we're going to keep it at yellow 30. Okay. So we are on yellow 30 heading north towards Kuala Lumpur. How far away is that going to be? Fuck if I know. Here's 3319 E2. Can E2 also be 30? No, but it's AH2 doesn't help us. Here's 23, 24, 5, 85, 5 again, 50. We need to find just 30. How close to Singapore can we get? Probably too close. Everything is going to be pointing us to Kuala Lumpur, so it doesn't matter if it's north or south. While the sun was pointing north, it could have been an exit, so we really just need to find yellow 30. And it looks like the numbers get bigger, but we also have the 4 up here, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. We just need 30. That's all we needed. Here's the 3. Should be near 3, right? 22, 101, 3, 12, 63. It's nowhere to be fucking found. 19, 29, kind of close. Kind of. It's not it, but it's almost it, and almost is better than not. We're over here. A lot closer to Kuala Lumpur. 30, really? It's literally just right there. Fuck. We weren't even on 30. We're on 29. Close game. We need like 300 extra points. Maybe a little bit more. This should be Korea or Hong Kong. I don't think it's Japan. It's definitely Korea. So, we need to get a really good South Korea guess in. Like, this is the make or break, do we win, do we lose moment. It's the last round. If we can get a really good Korea guess, I think we beat Scribble. However, the same goes for Scribble. So we have a bunch of temples, not going to help us. Mainly because you can't guarantee that the name of the temple is named after the town you're in. It could be named after some person, famous priest or religious icon. It could be named after the person who donated the money for the temple. It could be named after a deed or a god. Why it's named, what it is, you won't know. So you can't rely on that to figure it out. What we can rely on are signs overhead. Now in Korea, luckily, everything is generally translated. The bad news is finding these numbers, not very easy. So we're looking for Jinan, Jeonju, which is not the Jeju, and Soyang IC. So we need to find Interstate 20. I found 50. So this one's 50. As you can see, we need to really zoom in. That one's 55, 60. So we're going to go south. 35. Looks like it's working. 40. Southeast. 45. 1. 335. 251. 25. Or over by waifu. 26, which is one of the ones we want. And now we need to find 20. 15. Well, here's Jeonju, and that should be to our south, so it should be north. Is this 20? This is 20. So we're kind of here-ish, because this should be 26. No, that's 25. So here's 20. Where does 20 encounter 26? Kind of over here, because this was 26, right? This is 26. It kind of goes this way. That's 17 now. So we got to be north of it. Hopefully we have a good guess. I don't know where Jinan is, but... And Scribbles gets the perfect score. We're 9 miles off. It ends up being over here. Scribbles does win. Very good game. We could have done a little bit better everywhere else, but... About 1,000 points. Not bad. 24,000. GG. We're in second at 23-1. Bo in third at 23. 22-9. Close enough. E. Chandler in fourth, going with an Ecuador instead of a Bolivia. At 19-5. And Martin in fifth at 17-7. Going with a Chile instead of a Bolivia. And then not going with Malaysia. But I think everyone got South Korea correct. It's just where in South Korea you went. But overall, I don't think that's not that bad, you know? It's pretty decent. I think everyone did pretty well. But that's going to be where we call it. So thank you all so much for being here. I really do hope you all enjoyed. We will be live tomorrow on Twitch at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll be going until around 3. Hopefully everything works out. But, you know, sometimes the internet hates us and we hate the internet. And, you know, it's a nice love-hate. Mainly hate, but a little bit of love here and there. But until then, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, or day, or wherever the fuck you are. We'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, enjoy it, and bye-bye.